Hey YouTube, today's video is about residential LED lighting in your house. And with that said, come with me, I want to show you something. Okay, what you're looking at here is my kitchen. And if you'll look above here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cans. And my 6 cans, I mean, I've had these bulbs in here for years. And as they burn out, I put different ones in. They're all LED bulbs, but as you'll notice over here, one of them burns a little brighter than the other. And then over here, this thing's in the dim land. This thing's shot. I mean, that's pretty much useless right now, if you look at that. So that's irritating. That thing's really bright, and this guy's not. They're all messed up. So, and look at this guy over here. What's that? And these bulbs are supposed to last a long time? Well, they don't. Okay, one of the reasons they don't last a long time could be, I'm not saying for sure, but this is my theory. And let me read something to you. It says, not all light fixtures should be used as LEDs. Knowing where it's okay to place an LED will ensure that the bulb won't fizzle ahead of its time. What they're basically saying, you probably know, it says, LED bulbs run a lot cooler than incandescent lights. Okay. But it doesn't mean that they don't produce heat. They do produce heat, but the heat that they produce is in the base of the bulb. Well, if it's in the base of the bulb, it still needs to have air around it to cool it off and get it out of there. And that's a concentrated spot where you put that bulb in. So, in these cans that I got in sealing, my theory is, sure, they go up in there, and that heat is so intense at the base of the bulb where the LEDs are, it cuts the life. It even says it. Listen to this. Therein lies the problem. Bulbs that need a way to dissipate heat in an LED bulb placed in an enclosed housing, the heat won't have anywhere to go. Of course, what I just said, sending it right back to the bulb and sentencing it to a slow and painful death. That's why these things don't last long. I mean, I'm swapping them out a year, maybe even less than that, and there are cheap brands anyways. So I've come up with a different idea. I'm going to retrofit them with, ta-da, these right here. Look at this. I bought this one at Walmart. That screws into the base for the power, and a wire comes down here to all these LED, and you have that big heat sink on the back. This thing, which is again 65 watts, listen, look at this right here. It says last up to 45 years. Okay? I put this one in one spot to do a test, and it's in place. But I want to do all mine out there, so let me show you what I bought. I got these on Amazon. They are LED recessed downlights. They either fit the whole 5-inch or 6-inch. I have 6-inch up there, so we'll modify them to work. But there's 12 of these. 12. I think they were like they came out to like $5 each, right around there. So I'm gonna open up and show you what they look like. Let me pop one of these out. Here's one right here. Take it out of the can right here. What is cool about this is there's a mounting thing. It'll snap up inside the cavity there. But here's what I really like about these. Right here is a little clicker. I have 5 different positions that I could get different types of light, the hue of light. From, they call it the Kelvin scale, from a real dark, warm yellow all the way up to really bright. There's 5 different settings. So if you did buy all 12, I want my kitchen to be a warm light. I can use 6 of them there. And then maybe in a workshop I have some cans, and I could put I could make it all the way to like laundry room light. So that's pretty cool. And here's what I'm talking about. This screws in to where the light bulb normally goes in. And this wire connects here all in the can. This will connect. This wires connect all in the can so you don't see them. And this will run a lot cooler. That's why these things say they last for so long. 40 years. I don't know how long this one says, but it's got a 5-year guarantee on there, but who's going to turn it back? But this, let's say it lasts 10 years. Phenomenal. So 40 would be, well, I probably won't be here. Well, I'm pretty sure I won't be here. But hey, 10 years is still, if it lasted 10. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go install a couple of these and show you how easy it is, and then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, we're in the kitchen. Let me shut the power off. Boom. Let me zoom in on one of these guys. It's pretty easy. Screw the light bulb out. And that base, very hot. Just like we were talking about. Pull this out. There. And there we come, this guy comes out. You just squeeze that together and this whole canister comes off. That's what we're looking for. Okay, there's the old stuff, the LED bulb and the canister. I'm gonna save them. I don't need them, but I'm gonna save them anyways. Here's our new setup. See this right here? This is the big part of what makes it expand and holds it in the cavity. All you do is click them on. I already did that side. Now watch. It's so easy. Even a caveman could do it. Just push down, it snaps, and that now is part of that. That's there. So I'm going to screw this in, connect those together, and pop that whole assembly by compressing these. Take this and push them together like that, and then they'll expand up in there, and this will stay flush to the ceiling. And then we could start crying because it's going to be so pretty. All right, let's get on it. Okay, here's the AC power source. Screw it in like a light bulb. Just finger tight, don't go too crazy. Put this right here. You can't put it in the wrong way. It's only what you put in the right way. So there it is, that's in. This is gonna just go up here. And here is the major point. We are gonna there's a little spot in there where we can put one there and one there. You'll see them right there. They're like little hooks. And once I compress this on the other side, like so, let me double check. Yep, put the part right there and push this up. And it should just pop right into place. Like that. Look at that. I already set the light to 1 up. There's 5 settings. I want 1 up from the warmest. So let me turn the light on and see if it works. Look at that. It's a full moon. Couldn't be any easier. So let's do the others, and then we'll take a picture of the whole job when it's done. Just for a comparison, you can see the kind of difference from that one to that one. This one's a little brighter, but it still has that warm look in it, and that's what I'm looking for. If you don't like it, you got 4 other options, so that's why I love these so much. So let me jump on this one and we'll get them all done, and I'll show you what we got. Okay, let me get a close-up of how this actually goes in. The parts right here, I'm taking these 2 right here and squeezing them together, squeezing those together, and they lock. Just see how that is right there? This goes in there like that, and then they slide up, and that pulls it up. So that, I hope you can see that, but that's the key to this whole mechanism. They slide right up. It's nice. Again, both sides are in, and it just pushes up flush. Another reason you might want to do it is look at how tarnished and yellow that light looks. After a while, plastic gets like that. Now let me take you over to the one that we just installed. It's just nice, clean, and it's got that crisp new look. I mean, for the price, this is just an incredible value to do this to your house. Let alone, one more major thing, the cost savings. Take a look at this.
I know this is over 10 years, but your break-even costs will be substantially less than 10 years. Another thought to consider is I live in the southeast United States where air conditioning is the dominant expense of my energy bill. And if I go with LEDs, look at the wattage drop. Each light bulb out there produces less watts equals less heat. That has to contribute to my overall energy savings on the air conditioning side. Just something to think about. Okay, now that we're finished, let's take it on up and see what they look like. The lighting is definitely more balanced in the kitchen. And there are all the cans. 2, 4, 6 cans. And it looks pretty elegant. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll just see how long they last. 40 years, 30 years, 20 years. Even 10. One more thing. I didn't tell you this, but if you want, these are also dimmable, which is an awesome feature. If you'd like to dim, I think it's perfect the way it is, but you do have that option as well. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you would. It'd really help me out in getting with that algorithm where you get paid. Thanks.